Hey, welcome back. So today, we're going to dive into a pretty fascinating world, public sector consulting. Now, this is a field where the stakes are, well, they're incredibly high. Your clients are entire governments, and the real bottom line isn't about making a profit, it's about making public progress.
Seriously, just let that sink in for a second. We're not talking about selling a new gadget or optimizing a supply chain for some big company. No, imagine your job, your actual job, is to help a government fix its healthcare system, or maybe streamline transportation for millions, or even bolster national security. I mean, the scale is just massive, and the impact? It can literally touch the lives of every single person in a country.
All right, so to really get how this all works, we first have to understand the playing field. Let's talk about the unique environment of the public sector, because trust me, it's a whole different ballgame with a completely different rulebook.
You know, the key word here is ecosystem, and honestly, that is the perfect way to think about it. This isn't just another market with different customers. Oh no, it's more like a living, breathing thing, a complex web of government agencies, competing public needs, and yeah, constantly shifting political winds. Every single project, big or small, gets shaped by these incredible forces.
And this slide just lays it out so perfectly, doesn't it? Look at the private sector. The goals are pretty straightforward, right? Maximize profit, grab more market share, crush the competition. Success is all about ROI, return on investment. But now, look at the public sector side. It's a totally different universe. The goal is to serve the public good, to make sure everyone has fair access, to keep the nation secure. Success here isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in lives. We're talking about things like our hospital readmission rates going down, our kids' literacy scores going up. It's a complete flip in what drives everything.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's this: you just can't take your standard corporate playbook and try to apply it to a government client. It's not going to work. Why? Because the entire mission is different from the ground up. And if the mission is different, your whole approach has to be different too. That's rule number one.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit. We've talked about the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. It makes sense, right? If the environment and the goals are different, then the process for getting things done has to be different too. And that's where something called the consulting cycle method comes into play. Think of it as the playbook for how to partner up with government clients effectively.
At first glance, this looks pretty logical, and it is, but the magic is in the details. First, you have to diagnose the real problem. I'm talking about getting past the surface level stuff and working with public officials to find the root cause. Then, you design a strategy together. It can't just look good on paper. It has to actually work in the real world of government. And this next part is so important. You don't just write a report and disappear. No, you stick around and provide hands-on support to make it happen. And finally, you circle back and evaluate the impact. Did it actually make life better for people? That's the only question that matters.
And that really gets to the heart of it all. This is all about partnership. This isn't about being some outsider who swoops in, drops a binder on the desk and says, here are all the answers. Not at all. This whole cycle is built to be a collaborative journey, you know? It's a structured partnership where consultants are working with public servants, side by side, to hit that shared goal.
All right, so we've got the unique environment, we've got the structured process. That all sounds great, but let's get real for a minute. What's it actually like day to day? Well, working with the government brings a whole set of challenges that, frankly, you just won't find anywhere else.
You know, if I had to pick one skill, just one, that's absolutely essential for a public sector consultant, beyond all the smart, analytical stuff, it's patience. I'm not kidding. Government moves at a, let's call it a deliberate pace. And there are some very real reasons for that, which we're about to get into. And here's the why behind the slow pace. You're dealing with these super long approval processes that have tons of layers. They're built for accountability, not for speed. Your funding, it can be totally unpredictable, tied to these annual budget fights. And you're not just reporting to one CEO. Oh no, you're trying to manage a bunch of different political stakeholders, and they all have their own agendas. Plus, everything you do is under a massive public microscope, and you're navigating this insane maze of regulations. It really is a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay, so after hearing all that, you might be thinking, wow, why would anyone do this? But this quote, this brings it all back home. It puts everything in perspective. The complexity, the slow pace, all that scrutiny, it's all there for a reason, or at least it's supposed to be. It's there to serve a much, much bigger goal. This work is hard because the goal isn't just about making a business better, it's about the massive responsibility of trying to build a better society, a safer one, a more fair one.
So that leaves us with one final big question. When you really think about it, when you weigh all those huge challenges against the potential to make that kind of massive positive impact on people's lives, you've got to ask yourself, is this mission, this kind of work, for you? It's definitely something to chew on.